right, hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Pretend We're Critics. I'm Sydney and today I'm joined by a very special guest critic. He is a producer, a writer, and the community developer of Tongle. Please welcome Raz Cunningham.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. Hello. Thank you for having me.
Thank you for
Happy to
coming.
be
I
here.
really appreciate it. So tell us a little bit about Tongle.
Tongle is an online platform where creators, independent creators around the world can work with brands. So you can pitch your idea to an open brief a brand has. For example, H&R Block is looking for tax expertise videos. So you can film some talking heads, some expert videos. We can find you animation jobs. We made our first feature film, Piece by Piece, for Lego with Pharrell Williams, which was a long process. And we've also done some original art development for like the Snowpiercer series.
Nice.
We've developed IP for Hyde Park, and then we've also done canonical short films for Twilight.
Woo!
And the Alien franchise.
We love Twilight and we
which
love
is
Alien.
Very relevant
Absolutely.
to our conversation
It is
today.
very relevant to our conversation. We went, the both of us, we went to
did.
go see Predator Badlands this past weekend, or what, I mean, it was, what, 2 days ago?
I admittedly do not recall.
Either way, we just recently saw it, and there's a lot to talk about with this movie.
Yeah, yes, there is.
Having it being the latest addition to the Predator franchise, it is a bit of a turn of points when it comes to, you know, Predator as himself. Now, when it first came out, there was a lot of backlash against this Predator movie. How did you feel about the initial trailer when it came out, or did you see it?
I did see it and I was excited.
Really? Okay.
I really was. I like to be entertained. When I go see a movie, I usually kind of have a sense of like, is this going to be an art piece that is going to try to make a statement, or am I going to have fun?
Okay.
And I just want to have fun sometimes.
Yeah,
and that is
yeah.
what this movie was.
I agree. Going into it, I was hesitant. I will, you know, go ahead and confess that I was one of those people. But, you know, as we watched the movie, even, you know, the first 15 minutes of it, I kind of understood where they were going for it. And it's kind of funny that movies do that. You know, they don't really give you too much in the trailer. They kind of give you just a taste, and then you have to kind of go see where they're trying to go with it. But a lot of people nowadays don't really give it that chance. And I think after, you know, the initial launch of this movie, I think people have started to give more movies a chance without much information, I think. Yeah.
I think for my favorite trailer that I can remember seeing is the trailer for The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo, the American adaptation.
Yeah.
No dialogue. If you know the book, these are iconic shots. If
right.
you don't know the book, you just want to go watch this movie.
Yeah.
I love a trailer that doesn't give too much. And then there are trailers like some trailer recently gave away the twist, and I don't remember what it was. It wasn't recently. It was the Scorsese movie with DiCaprio, one of them. Shutter Island.
Yeah, Shutter Island.
In the trailer, it's just like, here's your twist.
Exactly.
What? No. Let me guess.
Absolutely, I agree with that. Wasn't Shutter Island a book though? It was a book before it was a movie.
Oh, my knowledge fails me here.
I feel like it was, but either way, back to what we were actually talking about. Predator Badlands did come out. It is absolutely amazing. Again, this is the latest entry to the franchise of Predator, but there's been a debate on where it actually lies in the Predator, you know, bloodline, so to speak. What was your theory on where this lies?
Well, because Alien and Predator are the same universe now.
Yes.
Like, woefully established.
Yes,
My
it is.
current running theory is this takes place after Alien 3, but before Resurrection.
Wow.
And the reason I think that is because the technology that we see, and it is, obviously we have modern technology, we're able, the production design, etc. We're able to do that. But the amount of synths that we have seen on screen is perhaps the most. And like they have a very, like, we have a mission here. We're very refined in how we do this.
Yeah.
But if you remember the throwaway line, and it could be a throwaway line from Alien Resurrection, which I think is a fun movie. It has problems, but it's a fun movie. Weyland-Yutani was bought by Walmart.
Oh my God, you're right.
It's like two people, I forget, I think it's like Ron Perlman's friend.
Yeah.
And then is just talking with someone. It's like, yeah, that's too bad. Too bad they were bought by Walmart. Like, what a waste. So this had to have been like within the 50 years before.
Right. That's like indicating that they're just like duplicating just to duplicate.
Correct. And that is assuming there is some like continuity person like the X Office has for X-Men, where they
Right.
go through everything, not DC, but like where they're going through everything. They're like, oh, but we have this one line. I think they took that into account. I do, because
Ooh.
it's a funny bit.
Yeah.
You remember it.
I mean, Dan does pay a lot of homage to the previous films, including Alien in this one. So, I mean, it very well could be the clue to where this actually falls in. My initial theory was that it was after Prey, but before Romulus.
Before Romulus? Oh, we are
Yeah.
like 200 years apart.
I
No,
know.
300 years apart?
It's such a wide angle. It is, but like, I say this because there's a lot of like hidden like clues and hidden like hints or whatever that's inside this movie. And one of them that I caught, it was only a glimpse. It was in the trophy room of the ship that he crashed in. There is a skull that's in there that looks exactly like the monster or the creature that in Prey,
Yes.
the main protagonist, she fought. Like, so that made me indicate that, okay, maybe him or his brother had already been to that planet, had already conquered that planet. And side note, Dan has already said that Ray, I think her name was Ray, was supposed to have made a cameo in Predator Badlands, indicating that this was very close to that timeline.
Yeah, she would still be alive. So
She
she's
would still be
within
alive.
at least 75 years
Yeah.
of that.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And where does Prey fall in the timeline?
Prey, it's way before, obviously, anything that we've seen with, like, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Danny Glover. But I think Prey falls in line, it would have to with Alien or in Alien 2, I think. But,
That makes sense.
yeah,
So that would then be post-Romulus.
right.
Yeah. So then it would be, these keep slipping, sorry.
No worries.
That would be pre-Romulus, no, post-Romulus, pre-Alien 2. So like a week after the first Alien movie.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think so.
God, this is,
It's tough, right? Like,
It
there's this timeline that they do. It's as beautiful as the movies are. It's just like how they interact. It's like, whoa.
I did not know until you told me that AVP counts, but AVP2 does not count.
So AVP counts, and this is more like fan base count than it is actually like, the director did say that they are in the same universe shortly after we had this debate. But AVP counts because you go into the history of the Predators a little bit. Now, Predator Badlands gives us a lot more history, gives us a lot more lore with the Predator, alien beings as a whole. But what AVP did was tell us why they were going to different planets and conquering all these, creatures, or so to speak, because they were looking to make their mark, make their place. They are supposed to be the strongest of the strongest, right? Xenomorphs are supposed to be one of the deadliest creatures in the universe. So of course, they're going to go to their planet and try to, defeat them, right?
They have so many planets. How do we pick?
Exactly. But AVP was the only thing that was so, what can I say? With the most information regarding the Predators, regarding Xenomorphs, and regarding them being in the same universe.
Yes.
And although it got a lot of like pushback because of, they can't be, they're two different entities, they have to be two different entities, it just makes sense. They're both in a universe. They're both like technically going to different planets or what. I mean, like obviously in Alien, we brought the Xenomorph back, and like that's kind of how it kind of spread. But the fact that AVP kind of just gave us a glimpse of like how Predators can go to different planets to, defeat whatever, it is Prometheus before it was Prometheus.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the two Prometheus movies.
We tend to do that.
He got lost in his own map. I just like,
That's another one. It's just like, okay, that timeline. It's just.
it is a
ridiculous.
gorgeous film though.
Beautifully shot. Don't get me wrong.
It's
Cinematography out of
Yeah.
this world. Loved it. But the story, my goodness, the timeline.
What story? Sorry, I'm just going to take us back from it. There's like, you can tell a studio note now, I think, at this point in like your evolution as an adult who watches movies, right?
Yeah.
And the biggest studio note I ever saw in my life was when Charlize Theron establishes that is her father.
Yeah.
By delivering the most like vitriol-filled. I don't think it was directed towards him. I think it was directed like, I think they all get it. I think the audience understands this is my dad.
Yeah.
But I'll say it. My God.
I mean, I don't know.
Father.
Who do you blame that on? Do you blame it on the writer or the director?
No, I blame it on the studio because
studio
like
itself,
you're
yeah.
getting notes
Okay.
that you don't have. Like you sign. This is a paid gig, man. Like you don't own this movie.
Right.
You can put your artistic vision on it. That's how we get Sam Raimi's Doctor Strange 2, which I enjoyed.
gosh.
But like, you're not walking in
Yeah.
and being like, I'm gonna do everything that I want, no strings attached.
That Gremlins too, right?
Well, that sketch is accurate for a reason.
Okay. Timeline aside, I mean, let's talk about the duo that is a synthetic and, the Yachwa or the predator in this movie. Very, very different entities in itself. Basically, we all know, well, me personally, I don't trust a synthetic. We all know this. Everyone should know this. Don't ever trust a synthetic. But what did you feel about this duo compared to all the other ones that we've had in the Predator film? We really haven't actually had a duo when it comes to the Predator movies, actually.
No, they work alone.
They work alone.
Usually.
Yeah. Yes.
Although, again, AVP. I liked it. I thought Elle Fanning nailed it. She was like,
killed it.
if Carol Channing was a Made in Abyss character, that is what this was. Like, good luck with your journey. In the trailer, I'm like, I bet that better be her the whole movie.
Yeah,
and it was.
Yes.
But she also had like, because she establishes that, like, we're programmed differently, me and my like fake sister, very differently. And she was also learning, like, oh, I think this was like her first mission or something. She's like, oh, I can be abandoned by other synths. Like, it's kind of some spoilers. It's all spoilers, by the way.
Yeah,
It's
this
just
is
all spoilers.
Sorry about that. You can
You
read
can stop now.
You can read my spoiler-free review of Predator Badlands on Substack.
Oh, you get that Substack. Subscribe.
Subscribe.
Yeah, oh, that's what it gets. Substack. Subscribe.
Yeah.
Oh.
Really?
I don't know. I heard the term StubHub and thought it was a dating site for amputees. So like, I'm an odd one.
Raz, we gotta talk.
What else could it be, man? All right. If they had the ticket, whatever. So this duo was fine for me.
Yeah.
It felt like a good cohesive unit. They did need each other. I think because he was like on the younger side. Because let's dive into like the xenoanthropology of this for a moment.
Sure.
All right. We're jumping around a little bit here, but like I think of other science fiction species like this. I think of the Reavers from Serenity and the Firefly universe.
Yeah.
Which, like, they are humans, just altered ones. I think about the Herosian from Star Trek Voyager.
Yeah.
And the Klingons kind of to an extent, but they're like herded. They have an honor thing in the sense that like the Predators do.
Yeah.
And then what is their culture? You know, like the Herosian, they're hunters. They'll hunt in packs if they need to. Predators, by and large, don't. They have cloaks. They've got their whole situation.
Right.
So he hasn't been fully programmed yet. And also, more importantly, he watched his father kill his brother. And then 5 minutes later is thrown onto a planet that I would say is the true predator in this movie that tried to eat him. He arrived and the plants just went like, yum, 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 give me some.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on that.
I enjoyed this duo because the planet couldn't really eat her. Her legs were separated comically twice.
Why do you think that was, though? Not to go off subject, but it's like she was trapped when he found her, but she wasn't necessarily eaten, nor was she even attempted to be eaten. Like, she knew everything. Do you think it's because she was a synthetic that they didn't want anything to do with her, that she didn't have like any like blood flow or
I thought
anything
she
like
was
that?
weaved into the nest is what it looked like.
Right, but like, do you think that pterodactyl being, and it really didn't give a name, but whatever that creature was, do you think that creature was like using her as bait for others?
Yes, maybe.
Okay.
Because she kind of alludes to that, like she's watched this happen several times. In the week she was up, 2 weeks she was up there or something?
Yeah.
She's like, oh, he's going to do this now, and he's going to do that now. Watch out. And very, like, no sense of urgency in her voice, by the way.
Right. No, of course not, because I mean, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But you know what? That is real. That gives more credit to the planet itself and the creatures that live on it. How smart that damn thing was. It was a fucking pterodactyl, for crying out loud. How smart it was to continue keeping her as opposed for bait, knowing that she's not going to die.
And the evolution of this planet made, like, it's been nesting here clearly for generations because its plan wasn't to swoop down and kill you. Its plan was to throw rocks into the plant field that you are in to release spores to paralyze you, and then it scoops and gets you.
Look at that. I just can't.
They had an evolutionary biologist going in that writer's room.
Thought this out so well for the planet. Like, I can't get over it. It's probably one of the best sci-fi worlds that I've seen in a long
Absolutely.
time, very long time. So thought out. That aside, though, I want to go back to what you said. He said he's a very young one, so he hasn't really broken the mold of what a Yatra is supposed to be doing. And you kind of get a glimpse of it at the beginning, you know, when he's fighting his brother and whatnot like that, and they're, you know, he's being tested. And the idea that his father wanted his brother to kill him in the first place and not even try any of that.
Nope.
It's so sad to see. I mean, it's not sad to see, but it's like it's an emotional side of Predators that we don't see in any of the other movies. All the other movies are very much like, you know, I'm a predator, I'm going to kill you, that's it, done deal, right? I'm just here for the trophy. This gives us that family bond, that heartbreak, that betrayal, all of this in like the first 20 minutes of the movie. And it's crazy to give us that just right off the bat. Like it's not even like a lead into or whatever.
No.
Like they're really trying to give us that these guys, as scary as they are and as amazing and cool as they are, they do have heart and they do have like family and things of that nature.
There's a social structure. I mean,
Yes.
I'm going to go back to AVP again. Like we saw that there is a level of like respect that you can get from a I mean, that's throughout the Predator franchise, really.
For sure, yeah.
But it wasn't as if like, I mean, when they realized, oh, it's just me and this Earth Doctor, and she and I are going to have to kill, what was it, 4 or
Xenomorph.
5 xenomorphs?
Yeah, that's it.
It's like, here you go. Gives her a shield, and it's like, good luck,
Right.
man. We'll see you on the other
We'll
side.
see what happens, all right?
But it's that social structure, that hierarchy in terms of like equal. Not maybe. I'm curious if they think, do they see themselves as a superior species to another species in that moment, or do they see themselves as equal in capacity? Because they are like if you think about it from their point of view, I've only played one Monster Hunter game in my entire life, and I'm
Really?
like, there's so many games to play, and there's so much. I'm not forever old.
I
you know?
played a few.
But when you think about games like that, you think like, well, I need something from this creature that I am hunting. It's an achievement, and then I'm going to get this thing.
Right.
But if you're going to hunt something that's bigger than you, you're going to respect that creature. You're going to, it's like, I can't just run in there. Like they're hunting this thing called the Callisk. That is the point. Deadliest creature in the known galaxy that we're aware of. We don't know why. And then we find out.
We do find
we
out.
find out in the best way, which you called 2 seconds into
Yeah,
it.
I was like,
You're
oh, I know
yeah,
what this
it's
is.
gonna happen. Which I thought was wonderful. It respects this creature. It was running in because it's young. But like, so my question is, do the predators see someone that they are hunting with of a different species as equal? I would love to know that. I don't think we're going to get that answer.
I think we did, though.
Oh, at the end.
Not even at the end. Remember when he first started to trust, when their first initial meeting, and how he accepted her as a tool
Yes, he
for
called her
his
tool.
exactly. I think that's exactly what happened with AVP. The only difference is that we couldn't know what he was thinking because he didn't have a voice. None of the predators have had a voice up until this point, and this is what kind of changes the trajectory. I think in AVP he was like, sure, maybe some respect, but also like more so, if anything, using her for a distraction, because that's kind of just how predators are.
Okay. I will meet you halfway there.
Okay, right?
I'm not going to back down completely. I'm not going to go completely. So when it was Tool, I started thinking in video game terms. Like the man who wrote and created this game, definitely a video game player. So immediately, what do we see? We see him throw her torso because she's a tool to him, a talking tool. Then to get to where you're saying is like, maybe it's more of like a summon that he's viewing her as, like, I'm going to summon you as a side companion.
There you go.
You're kind of a tool, but you're kind of your own thing. Like, I'm going to set you on auto fight or something.
Auto fight.
I mean, towards the end, she was like,
oh my gosh, that entire
camp
sequence,
scene
I
was
loved
great.
it so much. My goodness. Everything from when the legs just started walking on its own, I was like, I am seated. I want this. This is so cool.
minus one thing, I will admit, everything was predictable
I
for
will
the
say,
most
yeah.
part, and I didn't mind.
Yeah.
Because I had fun.
Yeah, it was fun, but also, again, like, predictable as it was, you still never seen it in the slew of Predator movies that we have seen. It's always been, those we can say are predictable, right?
Yeah. Oh,
Predator 1, 2, all the way up to the
Formula.
remakes. It is a formula that they've always used. Big Bad Predator.
I forgot about the remake.
What was that, Adam Brody? Like,
Oh my
going in with the
God.
army. I whatever.
Totally forgot about it.
Rightfully so. Anyways, It's the formula, just like you said. They use it every single time with every single movie. You just get better graphics and a better camera angle. That's it. So this one, as predictable as it was, like you said, I had fun too. It was awesome to see a different view of this predator and to get more in depth of how life of that predator kind of is, especially being the runt of your entire clan. Like,
What a big runt. My goodness.
Jesus Christ, my goodness. And his dad's a dick, by the way. Just that's
Great
not even
character
a spoiler.
design, though.
Fantastic.
Like total druid, like antler headdress.
Oh yeah.
Which I don't know, you don't see it long enough to know, like, are those actual like creature antlers that it's got, or did it just sculpt something that way?
No, it would have to be creature antlers for sure.
Oh, he's wearing his prize.
Yeah.
I gotta remember to do that.